it doesn't seem that that part's happening. Now, I don't know that the earlier trades this
Day
morning.
3 is normally known as the moving day of the test match. And boy, is this one shaping up nicely. After the third day of this World Test Championship final, South Africa now needs only 69 runs to win this one. What a day for Captain Temba Bavuma. South Africa, a team that has not won any ICC silverware. Could this be the first? They have been known to choke in the past, but Aiden Markram and Bavuma looks very, very determined. Today, I have with me, as always, Samir, and we will break down day 3 of the World Test Championship. What a game we have going on, Samir.
Unbelievable. Aiden Markham has joined the party. What a tremendous century on day 3. Hey, listen, this has to be the greatest knock of Aiden Markham's career, and potentially it is the greatest knock in the history of South African cricket. Unbelievable what this kid did today. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. We spoke about Aiden Markham yesterday, Samir, and I said Aiden Markham, Tristan Stubbs would be the keys. Well, it's turned out to be Aiden Markham. Tristan Stubbs has not gotten an opportunity as
He
yet.
won't get an opportunity now. He
He,
won't.
I,
Aiden
well,
Markham made sure of that.
we will see. But we spoke about it. Aiden Markram as an opener. How good is he? I mean, this knock today was brilliant. Some of the
Hey,
most beautiful on drives and off drives I've seen in a while.
Hey, listen, I didn't think that Aiden Markham on this team really suited as an opener, to be honest. But he's proven me wrong. An unbelievable innings. Listen, I've always said Aiden Markham's a great talent, but he hasn't done justice to his talent. Remember, he opens, and opening is not an easy spot for a test batsman, especially a South African batsman who play more than three-fourths of their games either in England, Australia, or South Africa, where the pitches are very difficult. And to play against a new ball, if you average 36 as an opener, it's usually averaging 46 as an opener in other conditions, right? So I think he's done a tremendous job. But I didn't think that he was up to the mark until today. I think today's innings is the greatest innings that a South African has ever played.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Again, Samir, so Australia sent him to bat first, 212. South Africa, in reply, bundled out for 138. Australia, they were struggling yesterday, Samir. They were absolutely struggling. They managed to make 207. I think we had said yesterday 230, 220 would be a very difficult score to chase. But they got a bit more than that, Samir. Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazelwood. What a partnership. And for me, Samir, for me, that was a turning point in this game. I believe that that partnership between Stark and Hazelwood gave South Africa the confidence that this pitch had flattened out and they could get these runs.
Hey, listen, the sun was out. That was the key, right? This was the best conditions to bat in this test match. First day and second day was very tough. Today, it was the friendliest batting condition. I don't think the pitch changed that much. I think what
Mhm.
happened is Captain Bavuma and Aiden Markham took on Australia head on. Australia did get a couple of early wickets, but after losing those early wickets, South Africa went for it, and they kept playing their shots. You were talking about Aiden Markham's cover drives, which were unbelievable. And I'm telling you right now, this century is going to go down as one of the best centuries in World Test Championships.
Absolutely. What did you make of the rear guard action from Mitchell Stark this morning?
Hey, listen, as I said, it was easier conditions. Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazelwood are champion players with the ball, but today they showed that why they're champions in general because they can also bat a little bit, right? So they put on a good 59 in 22 overs, but you know what? That was what happens when conditions improve, right? And there was no way that if Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazelwood can bat like that, South Africa wouldn't follow suit.
Mitchell Stark, following up on his batting performance, snagged Ryan Rickleton, who we thought would be a very dangerous player, snagged his wicket very early in the piece. At that point, we were thinking, whoo, we have a game on here.
Hey, listen, not only did they get Rickleton, they also got Mulder, right? A little bit later, Mulder scored a few runs, but they still got him. At that point, the game was in the balance. But then Captain Bavuma came in and he steadied the ship. And guess what? He even got injured, but he kept playing through the injury. That's how you win championships, right? And that's what he's proving today. Bavuma is going to end up being the most successful captain for South Africa, especially with this, final victory. I do believe that 60 runs tomorrow should be easy. Once again, I'm never counting Australia out, but I think this is the time where you have to count Australia out.
Mulder look at a different player of his innings,
Yeah.
Samir. A totally different player from what we
Hey,
saw in
listen,
the first.
conditions improved, right? There's no question conditions improved. South Africa had a little bit of luck here, but that's what you require, right? Remember 1999 when South Africa needed one run to win and get into the World Cup final and they lost, right? Unlucky, right? Today, luck was on their side.
I think for Temba Bavuma, this will be a real feather in his cap. A black South African captain, a captain who has been highly criticized for a very long time. There was a point, Samir, where Bavuma did not. I don't think he justified his place in the team as a batsman. I don't think he justified the talent that he has. And I don't think he replicated what people would have seen at the domestic level. But over the last 2 to 3 years, Babuma has really come into his own, averaging close to 60 in Test cricket in the last 2 years. And South Africa, a team that has not won any silverware, a team that has had many issues, a team that has they have all these quota problems. They have all these players retiring and leaving the South African cricketing the Proteas team to go play county cricket or retire or do something else because of all of these internal issues. Bavuma has really proven himself to not only be a batsman of some repute, but also as a leader.
Listen, once again, fourth inning runs, right? That's what it is. I always tell you this: fourth inning runs. That's what Bavuma has proven, and that's what Markham's proven today. That's why I'm keep telling you again and again. These are some great knocks today by both these guys, especially Bavuma, man. Even with that tweaked muscle, there was a hamstring muscle injury. He kept going, right? I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have just walked off, tried to nurse the injury, and come back later in the innings. But he said, you know what? I'm in, I'm taking responsibility, and I keep on playing. And that's what he did.
Spears fought for Stephen Smith, who picked up an injury and probably won't even make it to the West Indies tour
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this
Hey,
point.
listen, that was unfortunate. But, the West Indian fans are going to be extremely happy, right? I see that smile on your face.
I'm not
Unfortunate.
sure.
Hey, listen, Steve Smith would have scored a lot of runs in West Indies, right? That's what it is. And now probably he won't be available. Probably. Once again, let's see, what they say tomorrow, but probably he won't be available.
Yeah, I mean, I think West Indies want to play against the best Samir. I'm not sure if the West Indian fans are happy.
No, man, I don't think so. Hey, listen, after losing like 25 games in a row or something, I think the West Indies cricket system wants to, continue playing against the weakest so they can get a win in.
Wow. Well, Bavuma and Aiden Markram has put South Africa in sight of glory in this World Test Championship. Tomorrow, we expected this game to finish today, but tomorrow is probably going to be a very, very, very quick one. Before this game, both Samir and I tipped Australia to win this game. Australia, again, they have that winning DNA. A team that has won many championships in a team that looks, at least on paper, to be a little bit stronger than the Proteas team, Samir. But I actually wanted South Africa to win this game.
Hey,
It might
listen,
just
if you
happen.
remember, I said by a smidge, right? I said it's going to be a very close contest, and it was a very close contest. I think it is. Once again, Aiden Markham and Bavuma have played the most significant innings of their careers and taken on, South Africa to the edge of glory, right? So they're 69 runs short of claiming the World Test Championship. Once again, this is history being made, right? Once again, I wanted South Africa to win. My heart said South Africa, but my mind always said Australia. I am just a little bit shocked that the way the Lords pitch has played, right, and the ground has played. Once again, it's not usual that Lords plays this way. Sometimes English conditions in the beginning of the day are a little bit tougher, but they ease out, right? This didn't ease out for more than 2 days, right? And then right after the 2 day mark, that's when the pitch eased out. So whatever that curator is doing, he's keeping Test cricket alive. That's the key.
No, certainly a good, solid cricket wicket, a good advert for Test cricket, and it's what you want to see. And
Absolutely.
let's not forget, Kaiso Rabada picked up a 10 wicket haul at Lawrence.
Yes, unbelievable. He I think he picked up nine. He picked up 9 wicket haul.
So you got
Five in the
six,
first, four in the second.
no, six in the first.
Six in the first? Okay, so that's amazing if he did six in
Yeah,
the first. I wasn't sure. But
yeah.
once again, if he I
No,
thought he
no,
did five and
nope,
four.
nope. You're right. It's five
Yeah.
and four.
Yeah.
You're
So
right.
hey, listen, 5 and 4 is still a great
9 wicket haul.
achievement. Once again, if Aiden Markram doesn't play that knock and South Africa still wins, I have Rabada as the man of the match for this game, right? But the way Markram's played, to be honest, you can't give it to anybody but Markram.
Certainly some brilliant, brilliant, brilliant Test cricket. All right, so South Africa firmly in charge of the World Test Championship. We'll be back tomorrow. It's probably going to be a short day, but we will be here. See you.
Take care.